do this, guys. So yeah, that was wrong.
Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Kimmy if you haven't been here before. Today we are unboxing and giving my first impression on the Dyson Airwrap. I got this for my birthday. I got a couple people to split it for me and my family, so I'm really excited. I haven't used it yet. Ignore what I look like right now because I didn't bother getting fully ready just because I'm going to be showering and then trying the Dyson, so there's no point of like putting full makeup on. The Dyson Airwrap complete set comes with this case and I got the dark blue color, which I'm really happy with. When you open it, the first thing you see are these instructions. To be honest, I haven't even bothered reading it yet. I've been just waiting for this video to do all this, so let's see. So there's this little QR code that sends you to the video tutorial on how to do this, and then these are the contents. I'm so excited, guys. So excited. We have the hair dryer here, the curlers, the smoothing brush, and the volume brush, as well as the little roller, and then obviously the main thing, which is the Dyson Airwrap. So I'm gonna go shower and then we'll be back, and then I'll start giving you guys my first impression of the Dyson Airwrap. I have no idea what I'm gonna think, and I'm so excited to try it out. So let's go. Alright, the time is here and we're finally gonna use the Dyson Airwrap. My hair is a little bit air dried, so I don't really think we'll need to use the hair drying head that much. I also have contacts in now. I'm trying these Solotica ones that I got gifted. They're called Rio Buzios, I believe, and they're kind of green. But I'm gonna go in first with the Olaplex number 6. I see everybody on TikTok doing this, and I'm basically gonna use the routine that I've seen on TikTok that everybody has used and see how it works for me. And then I'm gonna go in with the hair oil. It's number 7. Just put it through the ends. So excited to see whether or not I'm gonna love this. I hope I do. Okay, I'm gonna use this Tresemme heat protectant. It's not my favorite. It's really old, to be honest, but I ran out of my heat protectant and I'm not gonna do this without it. So now that I have those products in, I'm gonna try the hair drying head. How do I even put this on? So I guess you unlock and then you lock it. So I'm gonna put it on high heat and then put the wind on high heat and just test it out. Let's see. I'm just gonna dry it a little bit. I feel like the hair dryer is okay. It's not the strongest, but I feel like my hair is drying pretty fast. Like, I don't want to dry it any more than this before I do the rolling brush, even though that was very, very short. Before I get into the rolling brush section, first of all, I'm going to brush my hair out and then section it off because there's way too much hair down right now. My hair is pretty dry. Like, I would say it's a good 80% dry. I'm going to put a big section up and just clip it in. And now it's time for the rolling brush head, so let's try this out. I don't know, like, it doesn't go up to lock. Am I doing this wrong? I might be. I should probably read the instructions. So again, high heat and high wind. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so yeah, that was wrong. So it kind of took me a little bit to get a hang of it. I would say the only thing about this is that you kind of have to take small pieces of hair to be able to successfully use it, but it did a very quick and good job, so I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to keep doing the rest of my hair and see how I feel. Okay, so I did the front first because I just want to leave it longer like this. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to do the rest of my hair now. This is the hair with this head. Nothing else. That's it. And I'm going to take these rollers out and see what it looks like before we go into the curling. Okay. So this is the hair just with that option. I haven't even used the curler yet. Coming from a girl who does it with just a blow dryer and a rolling brush, it's obviously a lot easier. And it looks just as good, I think. Very voluminous. But let's try the iconic curling one now. Okay, so apparently the top of this is cool, so that's where you can grab it from. Just gonna take it out. And then there's like arrows on these. That's dependent on what direction you're gonna go. Okay, so I guess that will go that way, so let's try it. Whoa. I don't know how to do this, guys. So, okay, so I think that's the wrong side, so let's try this. There we go. Okay, whoa. And then they say like put it on cold. Is that cold? Okay, I take it out. So it takes a while for it to get on cold. Like, you know how everybody on TikTok is like, do it for like 10 seconds of the hot option and then 10 seconds of the cold. So let's try that again. And cold. It takes like a while for the hot air to transition. Like, I wouldn't say that's cold. I would say it's like warm air. So let's try another piece. Okay, turn it on cold. It doesn't feel cold when it's on your hair, but when you take it off, you realize that it actually is cold. So that's like the curling option. I'm gonna loosen it up in a bit once it cools down fully. But let's try doing it with this piece. So this is the side with the curling head versus the side with the roll brush. So you can see this is just a lot tighter. I haven't really brushed it out yet, so it's not the full result, but let's do this side now with the curling one. I think we have to change it to the other one, so let's do that. Okay, so we curled the whole head now. I was kind of having trouble with the front pieces. I didn't really know what to do with it. I don't know if I should like go back like I usually do or just go to the side, but today I just did the side. And I haven't brushed it out yet, but I think it looks pretty good so far. Let's put some shine spray on it. I'm using this, how do you say this? Awapuhi Wild Ginger Style Shine Spray. So you just put it on the final product. Now let's shake it all out. I don't want to shake it up too much because it will just fall out. I also have to consider that I didn't put hairspray on. Also, I missed some pieces in the back. I don't want to like do one brush through each side. Just did one brush through each side. I definitely want to add some hairspray because when I usually do this, I leave curlers overnight and put hairspray on top of that. So this, I don't know how long it will last, but I think it's a different look and I think it's a really nice look. It's kind of like more sleek, I'd say, than my regular blowout. Regular blowouts usually look a little more voluminous, and I think that's just purely because I use rollers for like a couple hours or overnight, so that makes like a big difference in the volume. But this is how it turned out. I think I'm a big fan, and I think I'm a big fan of the result. Like, the end result is just different than doing a blowout. Like, obviously it's not perfect right now either. I feel like I haven't really gotten the hang of it fully. This is the very, very first, like, look, I missed a piece right here. But this was the very, very first time I've ever tried a Dyson Airwrap. So that's why the result might be a little bit patchy. But besides that, ignoring this strand of hair, which I'll just throw in the back for now, I think I really, really like the result. And would I say it's worth it? That is a different question because it depends how much extra money you're willing to spend. Because for me, first of all, I started off with the Revlon curling brush or whatever. You guys know, the one that was popular on TikTok. That one broke pretty quickly and I didn't really want to buy a new one because it would literally steam up my whole bathroom to the point where my smoke alarm would go off. So I've been using just a hair dryer and then a rolling brush, which is really difficult and makes me not want to ever do my hair basically. I can say this made my hair experience, like hair styling experience, a lot more seamless and a lot easier. So I can say it's worth it if you need to save time. Like for me, I make a lot of content here on YouTube and also on TikTok and Instagram. So it's really important for me to have kind of a seamless process on how I do my hair and not have it be such a struggle. Like I usually just do a lot of buns and stuff. It's a lot to always do a traditional blowout with the hair dryer and rolling brush. So if you're currently doing that and you're okay with it, I'd say keep doing it because it's kind of the same. This is a little bit more sleek. If you want a little less volume, you want a little more shine, this is great for that. I'm kind of liking it the more I look at it. Like the result's just different, but I'm sure you can get this result if you know what you're doing with a hairbrush and a hairdryer or a curling one. So it's kind of like dependent on your skill level. If you don't have a lot of skill level, you find it really hard to do it the traditional way, then this is definitely worth it and it's a time saver. So I will for sure be keeping this. I will not be returning it because it will make my life a lot easier. Overall, I guess the consensus is it's worth it if you find doing your hair is difficult for you. This saves a lot of time, it makes it a lot easier, it makes your process so much more seamless, and yeah, I kind of love it. And as for the result, I'm obsessed with the result, so I will be keeping the Dyson Airwrap. I'm kind of obsessed. Guys, it's worth it, get it, if you can afford it of course, because it is very, very expensive. Like, let's just say we had to get like around 4 people to pitch in for this, which is a lot, and I'm very, very grateful for it to be a gift to me. However, if I were to buy it myself, I'd probably be holding off until I'm pretty successful and have the money in my bank account to purchase extra things like this, because it's not a necessity, but it's really nice to have. That's what I'll leave it off with. It's not a necessity, but it's really nice to have. I think if you have the skill level not to use it, then it's not worth it. But if you don't have the skill level like me and it's really difficult for you to do the traditional blowout, then I'd say this is the way to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of my hair, besides that one piece I missed. I want to hear your guys' opinion. If you guys have the Dyson Airwrap, let me know if you think it's worth it. I know a lot of people went and returned theirs because they didn't like it. So I think it's kind of going both ways. Very pricey, but I love it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.